Have you been trying to heal your inner child, but something feels stuck? I've been there and I can help you. There are some really key mistakes people do when trying to heal their inner child, and you might be doing this. This might be sabotaging your healing. So let's see what you can do instead. Hi, beautiful people. My name is Yara Elia. I am a spiritual healer. I guide women through their self-healing journey, helping them transform inner war into inner peace. I am half of this beautiful creation called LifeBloom, a community for real women. I say that I'm half because the other half is my sister, Rakefet. She is a spiritual leader and a beautiful human being. If you still haven't met her, there are some videos by her in our YouTube channel. Go ahead and check that. But generally, just hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit that bell so that you'll get notified whenever we upload new content. And let's dive in. What are some key mistakes that people do when they try to reparent their inner child, when they try to heal their inner child? The first mistake is trying to fix a specific problem. They have a problem with self-sabotaging. There is a problem with self-esteem. And they just say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go all in into this problem. Try to understand what is hurting with my inner child in this problem and fix that. And they start telling their inner child in the mirror, you're beautiful. I love you. I see you. They start speaking to their inner child, the affirmations, to kind of reverse the thing that they are struggling with. So essentially trying to fix the inner child with this specific problem, trying to put a band-aid. Let's not sugarcoat it. They're trying to put a band-aid over the problem by saying beautiful words to the inner child about it and hoping, fingers crossed, that they believe them. But they don't. They don't believe it. The inner child cannot be bullshitted. It cannot be waved around with beautiful words and fancy emotions and gifts, okay? The inner child is not seeking for a quick fix. What they are seeking is an honest relationship with you. What they are seeking is a ground, a foundation where they are always seen. They are always heard. They are always loved. They are unconditionally accepted. The door is always open for them to say what they need, say what they feel, be loud, be vocal, be heard. They're looking for an actual companionship. They're looking for a parent that will always love them. And if you're trying to quick fix this, what you're doing is essentially shutting them up again. Sorry, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you're trying to quick fix a problem using your inner child, you're shutting up their true emotions because you're not letting them heal. You're just trying to tick V on this pain. This is not going to work with the inner child. They're not going to accept this. They're not going to fly with this. No, you're going to have to truly build a connection with them, to go deep, set the right foundation, and be there for them. Always listen to them. Always be in communication with them. Have this door wide open. Have your heart soften. Have their heart trust you enough. Know that they're safe enough. And then when you tell them that they're beautiful, they'll believe you. Then when you tell them that you see them, they will know that you see them because they saw that they can speak to you. They know you hear them because you have heard them so many times that they trust you. They trust you. And then when you speak beautiful words to them, it will land on an open heart, on an accepting heart, because you're not bullshitting them. You're honest with them. That's what they want. And if you're struggling to build that kind of relationship with your inner child, and I have a video for you, I'm tearing up. If you're struggling to build an honest, loving relationship with your inner child, then I have the video that's just for you. It's called 5 Daily Habits, super easy daily habits to reconnect with your inner child. I know they work because I do them every single day, and every woman that I've ever worked with is doing them. So go ahead and watch that video. I'm going to link it up here. You'll also get a link for it in the end. 5 daily habits to reconnect with your inner child. What is the second problem? The second biggest mistake people do? It's very similar to the first one, but it's just a bit wider. They're trying to reparent their inner child before they even get to know them. But it's just, instead of fixing one problem, they're just trying to fix the whole thing and saying, stop hurting. Stop hurting. I'm just going to reparent you. I'm just going to shower you with love. And I'm just going to tell you that you're amazing every day. And I'm just going to tell you that you're awesome. But I'm not going to really listen. Again, the inner child does not want your cushy words. It wants to be heard. It wants to be seen. If you're trying to reparent, then remember that actually being a parent means being there, means listening, means being a foundation of love and trust and support and endless listening, endless holding space. So don't go around trying to reparent your inner child without the part of being a ground of foundation, a ground of safety. That is reparenting. That is healing. Being a solid ground of safety. That is reparenting. So go ahead and watch that video if you're doing any one of these two mistakes, trying to fix a specific problem or trying to reparent your inner child before being a solid ground of safety. The third thing that people do when trying to reconnect, to heal their inner child, the third problem, just trying to find it in my notes. The third mistake people do when they try to reparent their inner child, to heal them, is trying to parent their inner child the way that their parents parent you. From hearing this, you already know what's the problem here, right? I mean, the way that your parents parented you, that's what caused the pain. The things that missed in your childhood, things that were painful in your childhood, that's what you're trying to heal now. So using the same tools and the same methods that your parents used, that's not going to work. It's essentially going to create more of the same. If anything, you might want to try and go to the opposite direction and try and re-encounter this from a different angle. I know it's easy to do that. It's easy to reparent in the way that your parents did because that's what you know. That's the habits that you know. And again, this is something that people do when they want to come up with a fix, with a happy, fast solution, a quick fix. That's what people do when they don't really know how to interact with the inner child, so they go to the places they know. The places they know is what their parents did. But that's not what the inner child needs. That's not what you need. If the way that your parents acted towards you was so amazing and so good, then why is your inner child hurting right now? Something in there needs healing, and you're not going to heal it with the same behavior that caused it. You know, trying to fix a problem with the same behavior that initially created the problem, that's madness, right? So you're going to have to come up with new solutions. You're going to have to come up with a new way of being a parent. You're going to have to come up with a new way to interact with your inner child that you might not know yet. And that's not going to be comfortable. It's not. Healing is not comfortable. Inner child work is difficult. It's painful. It's not easy. It's not comfortable. But if you really want to do inner work, if you really want to heal this pain, if you really want to move forward in your healing journey, you got to tap into the uncomfortable, and you have to tap into parts of yourself that you still haven't. The solution is not in your comfort zone, it's outside it. So if you're trying to reparent your inner child the same way that your parents did to you, find another way. Find a new solution. Be creative. And if you don't know how to be creative, come to our community. We'll do it together. Let's move along. The fourth way that the fourth mistake that people make when they're trying to reparent, to heal their inner child, is wanting it to be over. It's all the same. You see how it's all coming a little bit the same thing? They want it to be over, and they keep hitting the same kind of problem. And the sentence that comes with it is, why do I keep working on this pattern again and again? Didn't I heal it enough? Haven't I done enough work with it? Didn't I touch this already? If you've said this sentence many times before, I know I have. Haven't I touched this pattern? Didn't I heal this thing already? Yeah, you did. But there is still more work to be done. Like I said, the inner child is a relationship. Inner child work, inner child healing is a relationship. It's not a quick fix. And if this pattern is coming up again, it's because there is still work to be done there. Maybe there's something in it that you still haven't heard. Maybe it's showing up because you fixed a layer and now it wants you to grow above another layer. So it's not a quick fix. And if you keep bumping into the same pattern again and again and again and again and again, maybe you need to look deeper. Maybe you need to look from a direction you still haven't looked. Maybe it's not the inner child and it's the inner teen. Maybe there's a specific emotional memory, specific wound in there that happened in your childhood that you still haven't tapped into. Maybe you need some guided imagination, some guided hypnosis to tap into this deeper thing that you still haven't been able to tap into. Or maybe you just need to practice this muscle of getting better with this pattern because you know what, you already know the pain, but you still haven't been able to be that new person, to actively embody that new personality, that new way of being, to embody a new pattern. So if you're hitting that block, that pattern again and again, don't think it's because you're doing something wrong, but it's just that you still need to keep doing. And it's not over. It's a growth journey. It's a process. It's a lifelong commitment. It's a way of being. Healing, growth, spiritual development is a way of being. It's not a quick fix. So maybe that's what needs to change, that way of looking at it. It's not a quick fix. It's a way of being. Now, the fifth problem, the fifth mistake people make in their inner child healing journey, and I love that one, is not tapping into their happy inner child. Only looking at the painful inner child, the wounded inner child. And of course it's exhausting working with the wounded inner child for years on years on years on years. But hey, the inner child is not all pain. What is the essence of a child? What is the essence of a young toddler that you look at them? What is in their innermost, in their core? It's joy, it's happiness, it's freedom, it's limitless. It's imagination. It's just pure joy. That is the essence, the untapped essence of the inner child that you might still haven't met. Go ahead and meet that. Make that a part of your healing, because you know what? I said in the beginning, the inner child wants a true foundation of trust. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. What better way to let them be seen and heard than to tap into what makes them joyful, to tap into their happy part, to tap into their freedom. If you still haven't met your happy inner child, go ahead and do our meditation, meet your happy inner child. And also we have a workbook for you to reconnect with your inner child, with your happy inner child. You're gonna be able to link that to download that from our link tree down in the description. Listen, if you still haven't met your happy inner child, you're only doing half of the work. And you're doing the painful part. Add in the joyful part. Build a whole relationship with your inner child where you see all their parts. And you know what? This is actually seeing all of your parts. They're not separate from you. They're you. That's who you are. You are, your inner child is inside you. It's within you. So meet all of your parts. Build a real, honest, truthful connection with yourself. Build a foundation of trust within yourself. That is inner child work. That is true healing. That is an honest foundation for you to grow from. And that's the only thing that's ever going to really accelerate and jumpstart your healing. Build a foundation of trust, of safety, of an open door. endless, unconditional, open door within yourself. Difficult, but so, so worth it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I truly hope this touched you right in the heart. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these mistakes have you been doing and what are you going to do differently? Go ahead and watch the video about your happy inner child, and do the meditation of the inner child. And of course, hit that subscribe because you know this video was important and you're going to want to watch the next one. Thank you for being here. Love you.